nuggets in the corner making biscuits. I can't wait to have some of those. Hello Friendzies, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I said that really weird. By the time this video goes up, Mother's Day will have just passed, and my mom and I definitely had a very nice day. We do every year. Even if we don't do much, just spending time together is something we really like to do. I have said this in multiple videos over the course of me having a YouTube channel. My mom and I are really, really close, and I love her so much. Obviously, we have our disagreements. We are still mother and daughter, so there is still, you know, like a generational gap, and there's still disagreements every once in a while. It happens. Nobody's perfect. But I'm like fully aware that my mom and I, our relationship and how close we are is like weird. Not weird in that, what's that show on TLC? It's called like Smothered or something. That show's really weird, and I don't know if it's like genuinely those people are just the way they are, or if it's because it's reality TV, so it's really played up. Not like that. Not like that. But my mom and I do have a stranger relationship because not a lot of people I know that are like identify as women, girls, are very close with their mother. Actually, not a lot of people in general are very close to their mother that I know of and are friends with. But yeah, since Mother's Day just passed, I really wanted to just talk about how much I love my mom. So Mom, I know you're watching this because you watch all of my videos. Hi, I love you. This is a video about you. As an early Mother's Day present, I bought my mom a Nintendo Switch Lite because I had a little bit of extra money, and I bought her Animal Crossing because I've been playing Animal Crossing since like City Folk. For like years and years. I have a plan to get an Animal Crossing tattoo. Like it's really important to me and it means a lot to me. And especially with New Horizons coming out, I always show her like what I'm doing and she thinks it's the cutest thing. So I bought her Animal Crossing. I bought her a matching outfit to mine in the game. We're very cute. And she named the, her island after our like family cottage that we have down in Rhode Island. And it's really cute. I love it. She put her house right on the beach and that's such a mom thing to do. I'm kind of going to be like bouncing around, I guess, in the timeline of life just because, I don't know, I want to talk about my mom and I'm going to talk about whatever kind of pops into my head. So like, I don't know if any of you have watched that 70s show. If you have, you will understand what I'm saying. If not, just, I'll explain it. So basically, when I was growing up, I didn't have like a lot of friends. My mom was always like my #1 OG pal. But when I got a little bit older in like middle school and stuff and started to get some friends, my house basically became Foremans Basement. Which, again, if you haven't watched that 70s show, basically it just means the place that everybody wanted to be for whatever reason. Just maybe it was like easier to get to, you know, it was kind of an open door policy. My mom, there was only like 2 people that I was friends with, and I use that term loosely, that my mom did not like. And to be fair, nobody really liked those 2 people. So like, it was fair. But it was an open door policy. My mom always was 100% fine with people coming in like to her home for whatever reason they needed to be or wanted to be there. Obviously, you know, ground rules. Don't smoke in the house. If you're gonna drink, do it here, but like also please don't really drink, because especially when we were younger, some of my friends did like drink alcohol, you know, under age of 21. But, you know, it was like, do it responsibly, do it here where you're safe, but also if you're a minor, maybe don't, because she didn't, you know, if something happened, she didn't want to be super, not that she didn't want to be responsible, but she didn't want it to be an issue where the kids couldn't come to the house, like, again. I don't know, my mom, well, because my mom's like kind of Kitty Foreman, but also not really, because I feel like Kitty also like doesn't know when to chill, and Mom definitely knows when to chill sometimes. I don't know. I just love my mom. People have always felt really safe here. People have always like, everybody just calls my mom Mom. Like all my friends call her Mom. Actually, no, we call her Mota. We call her Mota, and I don't even know where that started. I think it was my brother randomly just like yelling it one time, and then I picked it up and started doing it too. Everybody just calls her Mota. Nicole and I have an inside joke with Mom about like how all 3 of us are just in love with Jason Momoa. Mom tagged us the other day on Facebook in like a Jason Momoa coloring book. We'd love that for us, all 3 of it. If you've ever watched Law & Order SVU, the earlier seasons, I think up into season 13, my mom has like the biggest crush on Elliot Stabler, and I had a teacher in high school one year that like kind of looked like him, like similar body type and everything. And both of us had like the biggest crush on him. I talked about him all the time at the beginning of like the school year. And then when it was parent teacher conference, my mom like went and met him and everything and talked to him, and he was one of the teachers that I wanted her to like talk to, not only because I thought he was cute, but because I really enjoyed his class and everything. And then she met him, and when she came home from the parent teacher conference, she was like, yes, A+. And did I say this in a video? I feel like I said this in a video not too long ago. Maybe my DC video, my only relevant DC characters. My mom, her first like mom crush was Chris Hemsworth, and she just, I don't know, I just think it's cute that she loves like the big beefy guys. Oh, okay, so this tells you how like defensive I am of my mom, I guess. So she has a cousin whose last name is Harris. But when people write letters, don't you usually put your first and last name? I don't know many people that will only put their last name. So it was shortly after some stuff in my family had like gone down, and her cousin had sent her a letter. You know, just like a like, hope you're doing okay, like hope everything's going well. But I get the mail that day, and there was a letter from Harris. Now, in my defense, my mom has dated people in the past that like, because like men are fucking creepy. I don't like men. My mom has dated men in the past that like one thing has happened and then they're like, oh, so that means like we're hanging out again, right? Like fuckboys, no matter how old they are gonna be fuckboys. Mom's like, no, like go away, I hate you. So my mom got a letter in the mail from some Harris, and she like, I wasn't upset with her. I was upset at whatever creepy dude was like sending my mom letters. So when she comes home from work that day, I was like, so who's Harris? She brings this up all the time and she like makes fun of me, but to be fair, I was concerned that some creepy dude was hitting on my mom. I love my mom, man. She grew up in like a not great household. I'm not gonna get into it because it's not like my, you know what I mean? It's not important to like tell people because it's not my story to tell. But she grew up in a household that wasn't great, and she was raised like a very specific way. She was in a marriage that was very like loveless and just crappy and abusive for many, many years, up until I was about 7 or 8. So, and don't forget, my brothers are a lot older than me. But you know what I mean? She was in like a bad marriage for like years, and she was very much like told to think and act a certain way. And my entire life growing up, she raised me the complete opposite of that. Which like, hell yeah, good for my mom. Not only just like because that kind of like turned me into who I am, but that's like, that takes a lot of like bravery and like energy to, instead of just continuing the cycle, to like be like, no, absolutely not, and then like change it as much as you can. I fucking love my mom. I was like wicked little, basically, like obviously I didn't say it this way, but I was really little, basically being like, why are you acting like that? That's dumb. That's not nice. Why are you doing that? When she was in a position where she couldn't like act like that and say those things. So it was great. Because when my shitty birth dad would like be a piece of shit to people, mom, you know what I mean, would kind of have to like sit there and deal with it to like keep us safe. But then I would sit there and be like, that's dumb. Why are you being mean? I don't understand. Didn't you teach us not to be mean? Like, it was great. I loved that I could just mouth off to him. Maybe it's not the greatest sometimes because, like I said, I can be very mouthy sometimes. My mom is like my best friend, and I forget sometimes that she's also my mom. So sometimes I go like a little too far. But my mom, you know, we've talked about it before, and when I ask her about it, I'm like, I'm just curious, like, why did you raise me like so opposite? She's like, because I never wanted you to do the shit I did. So shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom. I'm just gonna keep saying that stuff. And there's the point that no one is ever gonna love me the way my mom does. Last night, the day I'm filming this, last night, was just like a really gross day at work. It was really hot, so I was running around like sweating, and like TMI, I guess, I had my period, so I felt extra disgusting. So I came home and like got in the bath first thing, and I was pretty much in the bath for like 3 hours. Like between my bath and my shower, I was in the bathroom for like 3 hours. My mom brought me dinner in the bath. It was like grilled chicken stir fry basically, but like in tortilla wraps. And my mom brought me dinner in the bath with like a huge little like side serving of sour cream because I love sour cream. My mom brings me like little fruit plates in bed because I'm a lazy brat. And she makes amazing cheese plates. If I can get a picture, I'll put it up right over here. My mom makes amazing cheese plates. She's the MVP. The other night for dinner, we literally made a cheese plate, sat at the kitchen table, and played Animal Crossing so I could bring her fruits and furniture while we ate our cheese plate. I love my mom. I love my mom so much. She's the best. I think she's the best mom ever. I know a lot of my friends are going to agree. My mom has a million children because all of my friends have been like, yeah, you're my mom now. I'm adopting you. So yeah, Mom, I know you're watching this still. This was just a little video to appreciate you. I love you. Everybody else is loving you. Give this video a like if you love my mom. More likes equals more love for Shark Mom, Mota. Mother's Day, bam, 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 bam. Also, quick little side note, if you have a mom that you don't necessarily get along with or agree with, or just like no mom at all, just you don't feel comfortable with the person that like you have to call mom, I'm your mother now, and so is Shark Mom. We've adopted you. We're gonna make you a cheese plate. We're gonna cut up some fruit for you. If you want to get in the bath, I will bring you dinner. We love you. All right, guys, I'll stop going off. My nose is drippy. I'm picking at my hands. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like for Shark Mom if you want to show Shark Mom some appreciation, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Mom's gonna watch this video and then come into my room and like hug me and be like tearing up and crying. I'm calling it right now. Did it happen? Am I calling you out, Mom? Probably.